Hello, this is John Mearsheimer of the University of Chicago, and I'm here today because my most recent book, The Great Delusion, Liberal Ideals and International Realities, which is the English title of the book, has recently been translated into Polish and is about to be published in Polish. In fact, this will be the second book of mine that is published in Poland by Universitas Press. And if you look over my right shoulder, you will see The Tragedy of Great Power Politics, which was my first book to be published in Polish. The Tragedy of Great Power Politics, as the title indicates, deals with great power politics, relations among the most powerful states in the international system. And as I made clear in the preface to that book, this is a subject that has enormous consequences for Poland because Poland has historically been caught between great powers like Russia, Germany, and Austria. My new book, I think, is somewhat different in its focus in that it deals with American foreign policy during the unipolar moment. Now, this is a book that should matter to Poles because Poland has become highly dependent on the United States for its security. And from Poland's point of view, that makes eminently good sense. But therefore, it's very important for Poles to have a good sense of what are the underlying forces behind American foreign policy. And what I do in The Great Delusion is I describe American foreign policy during the unipolar moment. This is roughly from 1989 to 2017. And I talk about liberal hegemony, which was American foreign policy during that period. And of course, the unipolar moment is over, and we are now in a multipolar world where the United States is no longer the only great power on the planet, but it is faced with two other great powers, China and Russia. And what that tells you is that American foreign policy is likely to change in this multipolar world from what it was during the unipolar moment. And I think by reading my book, The Great Delusion, you'll get a good sense of the driving forces behind American foreign policy. And again, as I said earlier, I think that's very important for the Polish people of all persuasions to understand. Finally, let me conclude by saying I'm looking forward when COVID is finally over, or at least we have COVID under control, and I can come to Poland. But until then, I wish all my friends in Poland the very best, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much.